Hello, hello. We are live on Decoupage Queens and Kings. Hello, hello. Hello. So we're going to be using StreamYard today. So if you guys haven't used StreamYard before, the way it works is we're actually streaming to multiple places. Hi, Kimberly. We're streaming live on our Facebook page. We're streaming live on Decoupage Queens and Kings. And we're also streaming live on our YouTube channel. And we've got one little dashboard here where we can see all of the comments that are made. But you have to go to streamyard.com/Facebook in order to attach your name to the comments so we can see who's typing in what. So hi, Kat. Hi, Leanne. So go ahead and go to streamyard.com/Facebook if you haven't already. And that gives Facebook StreamYard permission to for us to see your name. So hi, Maria. Hi, Ingrid. So anyway, Heather is kicking us off today, but I thought I would take a few minutes to chime in and say hello. Hi, Karen. So what is everybody up to this weekend, this Saturday? I guess it's about 8:00 p.m. Over on European time. What's everybody up to this weekend? We've got one more day of the weekend left. Yoo-hoo! Awesome, awesome. So we've got Chile in the house. We've got Netherlands in the house. Georgia. Kimberly is in Florida. So we've got Florida. We're kind of all over the place today. Hi, Louise. So if you're popping on, pop on, say hello. Tell us where you're at in the world. And we will we'll get started here momentarily. So come on and say hello. We've got Canada. Hi, Cynthia. We've got Cora. Hi, Cora. So awesome. We've got a lot of people on, and it looks like almost everybody has given permission to StreamYard so we can see who's talking in the comments. But we've got a couple people who haven't. So go to streamyard.com/Facebook and we'll be able to see everybody's names. You have to give StreamYard permission for us to see your names. Hi, Leanne. We've got Toms River, New Jersey. We've got United Kingdom. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Kim. Hello, Sabine. We've got Denmark, Germany. Elena, hello. Hello. Let's see. So we've got Alabama. Okay. So we've got a pretty good group here. I'm going to feature some of you here. We've got Netherlands. We have Karen. We've got Chile. We have Georgia. Okay. Hello. Okay. So Heather is going to be kicking us off today. Our January challenge is Magical January. What does that mean? What does that mean, Magical January?
It was hard for me because it's magical and fantasy. There's so many different things that encompasses. So I'm going with our storybook, but I really went, I almost did a mermaid theme too. I like mermaids.
I like mermaids too. Mermaids can be magical.
But I do those a lot. I feel like I use the mermaids a lot, so I want to do something else I've never worked with before.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of this one in Magical January. I'm thinking, to me, it just kind of, it seems like we're coming off of Christmas, which is quite magical, the holiday season. So we wanted to be able to extend that magic into January, although a different kind of theme. And we have so many rice papers that I think would work
Fairies.
We've got fairies, which are magical. Even like some of our celestial backgrounds are magical. We've got the storybooks. We've got this guy here, the dragon. Just so many things. Even the circus themes could be considered magical. So it's really however you interpret it. Doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be like fantasy related at all. It can be what's magical to you. So it's definitely open to interpretation. And guys, just so you know, on these challenges, we're never going to say like, oh, well, that wasn't quite themey enough, so they're disqualified. We're never going to say that. Pretty much, we don't work like that. You turn in a project, you get put in the drawing, and you put hashtag magical January, and boom, you're in. You go into the pot. The winners are now randomly selected. Randomly selected, and we kind of randomly choose them once a month. So you don't even have to worry about it being like super fantastic, top-notch project. You can turn in, obviously.
We're going with simple today. I don't know about you, but I like simple.
All right, awesome. Sounds good.
Something that anybody can do.
I am actually like extremely backed up on work today. So I'm going to let Heather take my seat here. Tom, I'm assuming that's you, but it actually says Facebook user. So you actually have to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook while you're logged into Facebook and grant StreamYard permission to see your name. So I cannot see Tom. Tom, I can't see you on my dashboard, even though some of our members in the group might be able to see your comments. So this StreamYard allows us to stream in multiple places. So we're on Facebook page, we're on Facebook, Decoupage Queens and Kings, and we're also streaming on YouTube. So our StreamYard platform, our comments that are populating here allow us to see all of the comments from all the various places. Okay, good. Tom, let's give Tom a big round of applause. We can now see Tom's name associated with his StreamYard account. He says, okay, I have done it. Thumbs up, Tom. All right. So Sabine says, when you love the paper and you're looking for a retailer in Europe, you can join vintagedesigner.eu and we will help you find the nearest retailer. So Sabine is our distributor in Europe. So go to her site, vintage-designer.eu if you're in Europe, and she can help match you up with the right retailer. And this is the link for the storybook paper in the United States. And you can also, many of our retailers in the United States also carry it. So let's see, it looks like I don't have very many Facebook users. Whoever said this comment here, I can't see your name. It just says Facebook user. So go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and grant StreamYard permission to, so I can see your name. And that once you do it, you only have to do it once. And then every time we're live on StreamYard, we'll always be able to see your name from now on. So you only have to do it once. You don't have to do it on every stream. Okay, so before we jump in, we're going to let me talk a little bit about what's on the horizon for the next couple of months here at Decoupage Queen. As you all know, we do have a design team call. And I see a lot of people on this group who have already sent in their applications for the design team call. And I'm so thrilled with the responses that we're getting. Now, you're not going to hear back from us right away. If you've sent it in, you don't have to keep sending it in. Everybody has until the 20th in order to get those applications in. And then we'll be going through them and making sure, kind of pulling out our candidates, and then we'll start making some additional follow-ups shortly after the 20th. Okay. So we have a record number of applications submitted this time. Unfortunately, we can't choose everybody, but we've got some really awesome, if you have submitted it, thank you for submitting. And we've got some really awesome applicants. So I'm super excited about the future. We are actually looking to add to the team. As you guys know, with our large format rice paper release, we need furniture artists more than ever to help us do some really amazing projects with that paper. We've got some awesome scrapbook designs coming out. So we're going to be close to 7 or 8 different scrapbook sets here pretty soon. So we're going to need some scrapbook designers. And of course, our bread and butter is the decoupage and mixed media. So I'm super excited about the applicants, but you don't have to email us more than once. One thing I will say, just in terms of what we're looking for, the number one thing I think that's the most important when you do apply is to follow the instructions on the blog post. Don't send us an email that says, and it's not just me looking at the email, guys. It's like, it's a team of us. We're looking at the emails. So don't send us like, hey, Teresa, here's a few pictures. I think I'd be great. Bye. Don't do that. Follow the instructions. And, you don't have to do a resume, but pictures are awesome. And pictures help us to see not only, the projects that you've done, but also your photography skills. So the photography skills are super important. We're going to be really looking at that as well, because these projects go on our social media. So they have to be, they have to look really, really, really good. So, if you don't get selected, keep on applying, keep on working on that stuff, and we'll go from there. So I'm super excited about that. All right. What kind of comments do we have here? We've got, let's see. Nancy says, that's awesome. Hi, soulmate. I'm not sure who you're talking to. Oh, you're talking to Inga. Inga says, hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm a bit late. And Karen says, hi, soulmate. Oh, that's so sweet. They are so sweet to each other. I just love it. All right. So Cynthia, yes, Cynthia, way to go. Awesome. All right. So Heather, are you about ready? Do you want to take it over, or you need a little bit more time there?
I mean, if you want to keep talking. Life was hard this morning.
Okay. Heather's over here prepping. Okay, awesome. So just gave a share on my Facebook page. Great. That's awesome. So this person, Facebook user, hi, Joe, it's horrible but dry today. So if you didn't hear me say earlier, if you could go to streamyard.com/Facebook and grant StreamYard permission so that we can see who you are and we can address you by name. Okay. Let's see here. So we've got scrapbooks coming up. We've got a new release coming up. So should I talk about the new release a little bit?
Are you ready to share that already? I think it's fabulous.
Yeah.
So
I'm not going to show any pictures. I can talk about it.
Tease people.
I can talk about it. Yeah. Do you guys want to hear a little bit about what's coming up in the next new release?
Or watch me make molds.
I mean, you can watch Heather make molds. Let me know. Post in the comments which you'd rather talk about right now.
Talk about how Heather's just running late at life.
I have a feeling they're going to want to talk about the new release, but we'll see. Hold on. Kimberly wants to talk about the new release. Let's see. Hi, Juliana. Hello. Okay. So I think you asked about StreamYard. We have a glitch. Okay. Tom wants to talk about new things. Claire she's done. I don't know what she's done. Oh, look, I think she's done. I think she did the StreamYard thing. That was her.
Oh.
That's what that is. Claire.
I haven't started.
I can see, Claire, I can see you. Look at that. Chris wants to talk about the new release. Karen wants to talk about the new release. Okay, let's talk about the new release. So All right, so we've got some new things coming, and we've got some spring designs coming in. And we've got 50 papers. All right. And we have, 50, that's our biggest release yet. That's a lot. That's a lot of papers. But we're going to do things a little bit differently this year. So we're going to have really 2 major releases. We're going to have spring release and we're going to have fall release. And then we'll probably have another mini Christmas release later in the year. So we're not going to keep doing them like every quarter like we have been. I'd rather do 2, nice big ones and then, kind of tack on a Christmas, and then that's our year. And then that way, you've got a good amount of time to play with things before you get bombarded with new stuff. That is exciting. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Yep. So in the spring, we've got a couple of different collections. We have some very vintage antique roses, which I'm super, super excited about. We haven't really done a lot of that. We did a little bit with the shabby roses paper that you saw. And so keeping up on Great Way to Release papers. Keeping up on AutoCue, Great Way to Release. Yeah, I think so too. So we did the shabby roses, and honestly, the shabby roses paper was kind of the inspiration for this whole collection. So we've got some really, really beautiful things coming out, all very feminine, very delicate along those lines. And if that's not your style, I guarantee you're going to want them. You're going to want them for sure.
It's not my style.
I want them too. It's not my style either, but I really want them. And just wait till you see what Juliana does with them. She's going to do some amazing things with those. The other collection that we really focused on this time, we've got a lot of really beautiful purples, which we haven't really delved into purple before, but we've got some lavender related, and so we've incorporated a lot of like French kind of provincial scenes and some really beautiful botanicals into that line as well. Some damask patterns and just some really beautiful soft elements, and then of course we've got to do some steampunk
grunge.
Steampunk grunge. We've got some steampunk grunge coming. We've got, if you guys know, like you guys love the arts and sciences paper.
Yes.
Arts and Sciences now has a sister, more in the blue shades. So she's going to be called Linear Architecture. So I'll tell you the name of that one. And I think you guys, if you love arts and sciences, I think you're going to really love Linear Architecture. And then the other thing we've done, which is really cool, is we've done a lot more side-by-side prints. So we've got some A4s, but they're side-by-side. So they're effectively, we've got smaller prints of each of some of the designs. So you get to have an A4 and an A5 and another A5 combined on one sheet. So I'm really excited about that. And plus we've also brought back some of our older designs and put them side by side on some of our newer designs. So you kind of get you get a new and then a repeat in a size that hasn't been released before. So that's a lot of fun, and I'm super excited to do that. And let's see, we've got a ton of paper coming in A2, A1, A0, those bigger sizes. So we'll have a bunch of new ones in those for sure. And so Sabine has previewed the collection. My design team has previewed the collection. Sabine, you want to share your comments or anybody on the design team who has seen it, Drop in the comments kind of what your thoughts are on the spring collection. So Nancy says there is definitely something for everyone.
Yeah, there's a truck.
Will there be something like the Paris one that is retired but in large format? Not this time. Not this time. Let's see. Stacy says, yep, new sizes. So the A2, A1, and A0. We already have papers in those sizes. We released those in December. But this will be like, we did a lot of brand new ones in those sizes, but this will be the first time that we have a new release that includes all of our sizes of large tissue paper. So I'm really excited about that. Let's see. Lavender. Yep. And let's see. Sabine, share with us what your first impression of that new release was, if you don't mind. So love to hear some of that. So anyway, it's going to be a really fun set. Hi, Iris. Iris is on. Hello. Louisa. Hi, Louisa. Okay. So, and also we've got some new scrapbook sets coming out too, which are always coordinated with our rice paper collections. So if you're more of a scrapbooker, then we definitely have some new things coming for you as well. So, okay. So, Heather is going to be doing a canvas with this paper, and I'm going to be doing a journal cover. I'm off to the side over here. I'm going to get started, but I'm not going to be able to finish because I've got to go do some stuff. But I'm going to be working over here off to the side, and I'm going to be using this dragon paper on this journal cover. So I'm going to let Heather take it away, and we'll get started momentarily. Good?
No?
Okay.
No.
All right. Let me know if you need me to help.
It's a Sunday and I'm sleepy.
Okay.
Ugh. Only day off work.
All right. If you need me to help do any molds or anything over here.
I put them in the freezer, so I think we should be good.
All right. I'll be your assistant. How about that?
Oh, that sounds fun.
Okay.
Well, you know where all things are in this room anyways.
Yep, exactly.
So I'm trying something new. Not new, just something I've never done before. I'm actually working on the back side of this canvas and building up so that I have a built-in frame around this and I can do more embellishments that way.
Oh, great idea.
So I like working with canvases. Most of the time I work with the front. Most of the time I just do pure decoupage on it and take some paper and do it that way. But I want to have more texture this time. And so that is what I am leaning towards. I thought a lot about this challenge because there are so many things that are my favorites of this. I like all of the fantasy and the magical and all of that. So this one was a hard one for me to decide because, I mean, who doesn't love a good dragon?
Right.
Like, I'm a Ren Fair girl. I worked at the Renaissance Festival this year. Like, I am straight up Ren Fair. Fairies, magical, elves. I mean, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. That's my bread and butter right there. So those are all of my favorites. But this is just a classic, and this is one that I just wanted to start with today. Honestly, because I've never used this paper. So I wanted to do it that way as well. So I'm going to get started here. My background is already pretty clear. Sometimes I would paint, sometimes I don't, depends on the paper. For this paper and it being darker, I'm not going to go ahead and paint this. It's just prep work that's not necessarily needed for this particular project. So I'm about to get started.
Some water for your paintbrush.
Oh, you really are my assistant.
Yeah,
look at
I'll be
you.
your assistant.
You can read all the comments too.
Okay. All right. How different. Can't wait to see how this turns out. Okay. She's never used the back of a canvas, so this will be fun for Stacy to see.
So I'm going to go ahead and just start by getting rid of my white border here. Cut it, tear it, doesn't matter. start by doing that so I can put it directly on. I have molds in the process that are in the freezer, trying to speed up the hardening process.
We're doing about 10 minutes.
Huh?
10, 20 minutes on the molds. How many more? 15 minutes?
I don't know. I was going to just leave them in there until I was done.
Oh, okay.
But it's not going to take me that long to get there.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I am kind of winging it today. Because like I said, there were so many things that I wanted to do. I couldn't settle on just one.
Right. So hard to decide, right?
So it was hard enough for me to decide on the paper, much less how I was going to go about it. I thought about doing a book cover like Teresa. I mean, who doesn't want to use a story book on a book?
Right.
But I honestly didn't have a book, so at least not one that I'm willing to paint. I like my books too much. So just taking the border off here, like I said, prepping this, and we're going to put it directly on the canvas.
Oh, Joe's back. Hi, Joe. Hi, Facebook user.
Hi.
Let's see. Looks like almost everybody gave StreamYard permission, which is awesome because now, from now on, we'll be able to see who's talking to us and which platform they're on. So we've got some people watching on YouTube. We have some people watching on the group and some people watching on the main Facebook page. So let's see.
Hey, Pops.
Someone said they didn't know you could tear the edges like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Super easy. And if you want more of a clean cut, you can also wet it a little bit. I didn't feel the need to do that because I don't need necessarily a clean tear. Because I am just going to be putting it straight on it. But this rice paper is so easy to work with. It does exactly what you want it to do.
Right. You know, and don't tell anybody, but you can actually cut this paper too.
I cut it all the time. I didn't feel like getting scissors.
I do cut the paper sometimes, guys. That's my confession. I do cut it.
I cut it all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
I cut it a lot too. Like sometimes I just can't be bothered with the tearing.
I mean, honestly, it would have been faster, but
yeah.
But who's in the need for speed? I'm clearly running slow this morning myself, so
there's a pair of scissors if you decide to cheat.
I am 3/4 of the way done. We are dedicated now to this tearing of this and keep it easy. I'm using this paintbrush that's next to me. See, when you go in somebody else's craft room and you don't know where anything is, you just gotta take what you can find. But I don't have a good setup at the house. Y'all wouldn't. Between the dog and the cat, there's too much chaos in my house.
Yeah.
To try to do live. Plus all the fun stuff's over here.
Right, and we get to chit chat to each other too.
Welcome to our comedy show.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yes. There's the comment of the hour.
It would be her who said that too. I mean, it'd be different if I knew exactly where I was going with this, but I don't.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm making this up as I go, which is the fun part. Because, I mean, that's normally what I do anyways. It's very rare I have a whole vision for.
I know. I never do either. It always kind of works as I go.
Exactly.
And
I
really pretty paint.
I feel like I do things very different compared to pretty much everyone else.
No, I mean, sometimes I influence your ideas a little bit.
Just a little bit. But her ideas are good, so I take it. It's fine.
Like, here's a suggested paint for you to use.
I mean, this does look like a good dragon color. So there's a dragon in the freezer.
Okay.
Oh, I just gave away my secret. There's a dragon in the freezer.
There's a dragon in the freezer. It's a Zuri one, right? It's a Zuri dragon.
Yes.
I don't think I even have the other dragons.
I love dragons.
Me too.
Like you can either do like Game of Thrones vibe up in here, or you can go something classic and traditional. I'm trying to go traditional, but you can't not have a dragon in a fairy tale, or at least when there's a castle.
Do you need an apron?
No,
okay.
Unless you want me to.
No, nobody can see you anyway.
Oh.
That's what I'm sure if you do.
So I'm going straight and putting the paper just straight on here. Like I said, I didn't paint this because of the color is already light enough. So we're applying straight on, and my edges are fluffy.
Yes, those are some really nice fluffy edges.
They do look lovely.
Yes, I agree.
This was definitely a good call to not cut this one. But just getting a good full coating over here.
Yeah.
This paper is the perfect size for this canvas.
And I think I'm gonna go full out dragon here.
Full dragon?
Full out dragon.
Full dragon.
Yeah, I'm going full dragon.
Dragons are so pretty.
Yeah.
Also, just really like the color. But yeah, I was really excited. You know, you always have this paper that you want to work with. You see all the designs come out, and you're like, I want to do something with that.
Yep.
But then you don't know what you want to do with that. This is one that I've been sitting on for a while because I didn't know how to use it properly, or I didn't know what I wanted to do with it.
And
There's no right way to use
my
it.
design team project is actually going to be using that paper as well too. So you're going
Thief.
to see a few projects with the storybook paper this month, I think.
Probably. She stole my idea.
I did steal it right now.
Even though she started her project before me.
That's okay. I'm doing a dragon book too.
Dragon book. I don't know what's next. I think I might do something with fairies next. I really like the fairies.
I love the fairies. You know, I really love those fairies. Those fairies are classics. I'm not sure that we're ever going to really even retire the fairies because I personally love them so much.
You know what we need? We're missing elves.
I know. I'm.
Elves and gnomes. Gnomes are hot right now.
Yeah, gnomes are hot. The elves, I'm going to have to just paint the elves myself because I'm so picky about my elves.
What kind of elves do you like? Were you talking like cartoonish elves or human-y elves?
No, I want realistic looking. I want some beautiful, realistic looking, fantastical elves.
So we're talking Lord of the Rings, not the Smurfs.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, goodness.
And they have to be amazing looking.
I do like a good elf.
Yeah. So we'll probably have some more in the fall. I'm thinking we'll do some more fantasy themed. You know, and I don't know. I mean, we'll take a vote. Like, does anybody want more Halloween designs in the fall?
Why are you asking a question
I don't
when you
know.
know the answer to that?
I'm just asking. I don't know if we should do more Halloween or not. I don't know if anybody really even likes our Halloween. I'm being a troublemaker right now, aren't I? I think we would have a full-on revolt if we stopped
Halloween?
doing Halloween.
I mean, what? Those Halloween scrapbook papers are hot.
I know. Those are my number one bestseller in scrapbook paper. I'm still selling Halloween scrapbook paper.
Who doesn't like the dark arts year round?
I know. Lots more fantasy. Oh, lots more fantasy. She didn't ask for a little fantasy. She asked for lots more fantasy.
My type of person.
Okay, Louise, I think we're going to get along just fine. Nancy, this was Nancy's response on Halloween.
Goblins. That's a word I forgot.
Ooh.
I knew there's some kind of creature that I was forgetting. How do we forget goblins?
Inga needs more Halloween. Kim says she doesn't really want Halloween, but she wants elves and goblins. Okay.
I want more castles.
I want more castles. I want more. Do we want any more queens and princesses, or should we do some kings? How about some kings?
Nah, the boys. I'm just kidding. She's pretty though. Look how pretty she is.
She's gorgeous.
She got a pretty horse.
I know.
I was riding in the background. That's why I didn't want to tear this paper up. I thought about putting a dragon like smack in the middle here, but I did not want to. This paper is just too pretty as a whole.
Yeah. Victorian Halloween designs. Yep.
Okay.
All right. You're going to blow dry?
Nope.
No? Okay. All right. Because We actually can turn it on mute on blow dry.
I'm gonna go check on the dragon in the freezer.
All right.
That's what I'm doing.
And I'm gonna rip my paper here while she's checking on her dragon. I'm kind of half-heartedly over here working on my little journal cover. We'll see how it transpires. I have not had a lot of time to do any crafting at all. And I've been dying to, but I just haven't had like a minute with getting the spring release ready. So more African. All right, we got more African, more texture.
Those are my favorites. I need some beach stuff.
Love the beach
stuff.
Oh, beach. Yeah.
Beach.
Yeah, that'll have to be next spring so we catch the summer crowd.
That's fine. I
Okay.
need a good ocean or need more to play with my mermaids.
I know.
All
I
right.
know.
Don't want that over there. Lesson number 1, don't keep water near electronics.
Nope. Yeah, and don't dip your paintbrush in your drink cup.
Also true. So I have a solid frame to this. The best part is this is the built-in frame. This is absolutely the most fun part is I didn't have to do the hard work on this.
Right. You didn't have to make it.
Don't have to. Now, someone said motorcycles.
Okay.
I like
I
that.
could see some motorcycles happening.
We need more grunge.
Yeah.
Some more stuff. All right, so I'm about to now build on my frame and get a little more texture on here and do something fun. There we go. So I'm not really worried about covering these edges because I'm going to do that as I go across here. And I just kind of built into this. I don't do a ton with molds because I don't have a ton of molds at home. I have to come here to use them. But I brought one with me.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Oh, look at that.
We're going to have some fun with some bricks.
Okay. That sounds
Building
fun.
a castle.
Ooh, that sounds fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. You're going to do it around the sides, or what are you going to do? You're not ready to
Building a castle
Oh.
around the around our
a perimeter check.
yeah, so I don't know
Okay.
if it's necessarily you don't know if it's the castle or the castle wall or the gate around the castle. Doesn't matter.
Speaking of castle, how's your castle project coming?
It needs more walls.
Okay.
I have wallpapered the inside,
Yeah.
but I need to finish the exterior. I have a giant castle at home that I'm working on. That's why I brought this from the house. But it's time consuming.
Yeah.
That's a big project right there.
Well, Inga, how's your castle coming? I know Inga has a castle she's working on.
I know. I feel like hers is going to be so much better than mine. I
Yeah.
don't do the interiors like she does, and she's the queen of the interiors of
Yeah.
the smalls.
I know. I wonder if she's even working on it. Like, has she started, or is it too overwhelming?
It is overwhelming. Like I said, I know she's going to be a lot more detailed than I. I'm using art paper to wallpaper the inside of each room.
Yeah.
So that was time consuming, and that was a lot of work. And now I'm working on the exterior. So that was, I wanted to do it for Halloween, but life happened.
Are you going to fill up the interior with like desks and tables
I
and
don't have that skill set like
No?
she
Okay.
has. That I'm gonna leave that one to the pro over there.
Okay. Well, she hasn't answered my question.
No.
And we have a request for motorcycles. We have requests for animals.
Mm-hmm.
We could definitely do some animals. I was thinking maybe in the fall do some like prints, like cheetah.
Can you put my dog on a paper? That was a joke, but my dog is pretty.
Well, Roberta does every year. Roberta Marone does like Christmas ornaments with
Mhm.
people's animals, and she turns them into like royalty.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure she could do something with your
My doggy.
Yep. Okay, Nancy. Let's see. Right. New comments. Now I see you. Nancy.
Brick paper. I like that.
Nancy and Karen are playing hide and seek. And Inga's on, but she's not answering our question about how her
She's typing, but not to us.
right. She's not answering our question about how her castle is going. How's your castle going, Inga?
Put you on the spotlight.
She wants, okay, we want small bricks. Okay, she wants small bricks, but how's your castle coming along, Inga?
She needs small bricks for her castle.
Oh, you need small bricks for your castle. Oh, no, those are her curiosity cabinets is what she's talking about there. The castle is in progress, she says.
Aw,
okay.
She's going to beat me. She's going to finish before I finish.
I know. I think we need some progress photos. We'd like to see some progress photos, please. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, yeah, that's true. So we can see over here on StreamYard, we can see everybody's comments, but if someone's commenting on the page or if someone's commenting on the group, they can't see. They can't see the everybody. You guys can't see everybody's comments, but we can. So some are on the page and some are on the group. So
it is a big castle.
it is a big castle. Yes.
I was trying to stay in the floor, and it's a big project.
Yeah. So the castle, just so you guys know, it came from Michael's here in the U.S. and it's like it's a big. How would you describe it? It's like a toy.
It's like a dollhouse.
It's like a toy doll.
It opens in half
house,
and everything.
Right.
We have big papers now.
Yeah.
But I'm covering the outside in clay just like I'm doing this.
Exactly.
Oh.
I know.
It's a secret.
Oh, it's okay. It's a secret passion. It will be magnificent. Yeah. I can't wait. So anyway, I bought the castle. I bought one for Heather and then I bought one for myself and I kept looking at it and I just got completely overwhelmed. So I showed it to Inga and she was like, hey, can you send that to me? And I'm like, there we go. Answer to my problem. So I sent Inga the castle. And it saved me the trouble of having to do it.
I was excited about you doing it. I know hers is going to be brilliant, but you were going to do it an ice castle and I was going to have a Halloween castle.
I know.
Inga and I both do dark things, so they're both going to be dark now.
Yeah. I'm more excited about Inga doing it than I was myself.
I'm more excited about her doing it than me doing mine.
I know. So no pressure, Inga, but can we see it tomorrow?
Do you know, have you seen anything like that in the UK? Any castles like that?
No, I did see some no, I haven't. Where can I purchase a castle from in the UK? I don't know. Deborah has Deborah from Hobbylicious has some kits. And there was one that she had recently that was like a Gothic tower. Deborah, if you're on, you can talk about that. But it was like a kind of a Gothic tower. But you know, maybe some people need some big castles. I don't know. So no pressure. Hey, Nancy, I'm gonna send you some A2 size paper. So you can, do a project with it. No pressure, but, I need it we're going to do a YouTube and we're going to put a QR code on the back of every single sheet of large size paper.
Teresa's terrifying. Have y'all not figured that out yet?
Yeah, that's funny. So Hobbylicious has they do. Okay. So hobbylicious.com, I think is the URL. Go check them out. They've got tons of.
They have so many fun things. I almost did one of their stuff for this project.
I know. Yeah, no pressure. No pressure at all. As I stand over her shoulder,
Terrifying.
I'm literally
Like,
standing
right
over
there.
her
That is her
shoulder,
cup.
watching every move that she makes here.
She doesn't scare me when I'm doing this.
I know.
It's outside of this.
Oh. Hello, Beatrice. Bonjour. Or bonsoir. It's evening there. Let's see. Bonsoir.
Okay. This is time consuming.
I know. Look at you go, though.
Well, I
Make
had
it
to kill
pretty
some
in
time
here.
because the dragon in the freezer wasn't time.
So Juliana's castle would be pretty and pink. It would be the shabby floral antique roses castle, which would be so fun, right?
See, I feel like mine's very traditional castle.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. All right, I'll go back to my seat.
Stop hovering. She's watching. Watching all the
I
time.
tell my kids I have eyes in the back of my head, and they believe me. Because there are many, many times that I come out with something that I know they don't think that I know, but I do know.
They're not as sneaky as they think they
They're
are.
not
either.
as sneaky as they think they are. Not at all. In fact, I'm sure one of them's going to come in any minute and go, you know, I can hear you, right?
It's going to be the middle one.
Uh-huh.
The middle one.
Yeah.
She's the troublemaker.
Yep. We were looking at her. They've met Emily. They know Emily.
Trouble.
We were looking at her little box from like pre-K. It was
Mhm.
literally pre-K, and it was like, tell us some things about Emily. And the very first thing was on there, sneaky but lovable. This was pre-K.
I mean, that's accurate.
Sneaky but lovable. So sneaky but lovable.
So-
And now she doesn't want to be hugged anymore, which makes my heart sad.
I mean, I just can't. I mean, I don't have kids. That age group is just, there's a reason when I did do school, I was birthed through kindergarten.
Yeah,
After that, I don't want them.
right. There's cute and sweet like kindergarten, but although I have to say, like now that my kids are like, now that they can cook and now that they can have like conversations and stuff, I really enjoy their company like a lot. So, and
You
now that-
enjoy their company.
I know.
I enjoy your company.
I enjoy your company too.
Their company is tolerable. It's very good reminder that I do not have children and I am not ready for them.
That was the game that we played last
The
night.
game. I can't even, there's no target audience there. I can't even play to people's strings. Like,
Nancy is liking the direction that you're going here.
thanks. I've never done the back. I've seen other people do it,
Mhm.
but I've never used it. But I just wanted
Yeah.
to be able to build off of it.
Right. Yeah,
So-
and I'm, you don't necessarily have to glue the clay, Iris, when you're doing something like this, because it's so tight on there, it's gonna stay, it's not gonna fall off. If she was doing like just the top section though, and not kind of wrapping it around, I would say she would have needed to glue it, but it's wrapping, so it's gonna be pretty secure on there.
I missed that one, but yes, no. Y'all should know by now, I'm the do it easy. I'm gonna do it right, but I'm gonna do it easy.
She's not gonna kill herself over it.
Exactly. Because I have a problem with letting go of my projects, and 90% of my projects are sitting on my dresser anyways.
Yeah.
Because I can't seem to let go.
I don't have that problem. Like as soon as I'm done, I don't want to look at it anymore. I don't ever want to see this ever again.
This one might make it to the shop. I'm getting
Yeah.
fancy over here compared to what I usually do.
All right.
We'll see. We shall see.
But there have been a couple that like I did sell and then I miss it. So
If you don't miss the poppies, I'm going to need you to do that again.
Well, I actually did do it again.
Did you do it again?
Yeah, I have. I did a class on it, and so
You did it again?
Yeah, I
Oh.
did it again.
I like those
So-
are my favorite.
There you go.
Those are my absolute favorite.
Thank you. Yep, and Nancy did some too.
I just don't have an eye for that.
Yeah, she did some too. So well, you can take my class.
I mean,
You don't have to pay, Heather. Your family.
it's not that. It's the time constraints
I
between
know.
working 50 hours a week and doing all this on the
I
side
know.
and trying to not kill my employees. It's fine.
Right. That's always the
I don't-
issue is the time.
I know. I don't know how you do everything that you do.
I have to in order to stay sane. So if I didn't, I would lose my mind.
Ooh, and Nancy she just needs to get a frame for
Okay.
her one.
All right. No pressure, Nancy.
Make your own frame, Nancy.
No pressure.
Make your own frame.
Get a frame, Nancy. This week, I want to see that poppy painting. Want to see it this week. I want to see it this week, Nancy. But you know, like,
Okay, we're almost there.
you know why I put so much pressure on Nancy?
Because she's good.
She's good, and because she comes through for me, like, you know, like, I'm in a pinch, Nancy. I'm going to need your help, Nancy. And she always comes through. So, we've got a really good design team, guys. I mean, these ladies work so hard and they make such awesome things. They use their.
You're scaring her. You gotta keep her. Don't make her go away.
I know. You can log off anytime, Nancy, so you don't hear me gushing about you.
We're putting more pressure.
I know. So,
Ooh, okay, we did it.
all right. So we have Southeast Arizona. I'm guessing that's Dorothy. It says Facebook user here. So if you're just coming on and you haven't done one of our lives through StreamYard before, you can go to streamyard.com/Facebook and grant StreamYard permission to view your name so that we can see on our end who's commenting. Nancy definitely does do beautiful art.
All right.
All right.
So now we're about to make this.
You're going to do the impressions?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to walk away. I'm not going to.
You can hover. It's
I'm not gonna
fine.
hover.
It's fine. I don't feel pressure.
Yeah, you don't feel pressured.
I don't have the energy for that today.
Right. So my dragon book is done.
No, it's not. You got a whole back half.
I
It's
know.
not
I don't
done.
know what I'm going to do with it though yet. I think I'm going to do just the plain paper, you know, the plain dragon scales paper, but I'm not sure what I'm going to add to the rest of it. Maybe
I would
some
say you
dragon
could use my
scale.
dragon, but I only have one dragon in the freezer.
Yeah. That's okay.
I love these bricks. This mold is one of my favorites because it's so basic. Everybody likes all the fancy stuff, but people don't put enough emphasis on the background stuff.
Mhm. That's a Katie Sue mold.
Yes.
And
I've
it's
used,
a texture, like it's a texture mat is what it is. Show it up to the camera when you get a chance.
Gee,
Yeah.
I'm a mess. But yeah, I think everybody likes all the super cool stuff, which is super cool,
Right.
but the background stuff just kind of gets
Yeah.
forgotten
We forget
sometimes.
about the details, right?
Like we need good background paper. Like this is a solid paper, but now you got to figure out what you're gonna do on your
Right.
background over here.
That's why I've really tried to do more collection themes now, where I've got like a couple focal point papers and then a lot of coordinating backgrounds that can be mixed and match. And you saw that a little bit in the holiday collection with like the holiday wrappings paper. And then not the magic of winter, but the one with just the reindeer and then kind of the sparkly.
Oh, the white stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't remember what that one was called. I'm like losing my faculties in my old age.
I just couldn't pull myself together this morning.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
Look how cool this looks.
That does look cool.
Look how cool this looks.
That looks really cool.
Okay.
You want me to go grab your other molds?
Oh, I was going to go grab them. You can show your book if you want.
No, I mean, there's nothing really fantastic about this book. I'll go grab your molds.
I'm going to show you because I really like dragons. He's so pretty. One, I'm a teal girl anyways. Like, these are just my colors. And then the gold. Not a huge gold person, but I mean, it's just so pretty. So, I'll show her book if she doesn't want to show her book. Bye, Inga. We will catch you later. She'll post the final project.
You going to bed?
She says she has to leave.
Okay. So there's that.
Ooh, it's so cold. Look, I have a dragon. And I have a crown. And I have, well, I don't actually know what to call that, but I got fancy stuff is what I got.
It's the medieval.
It's the medieval.
And
yeah, I didn't really know where I was going. Like I said, when I started this, I just started doing things.
yeah, that looks good.
Now I gotta figure out what to do next. Because I need this to dry so I can paint it.
Right.
Gotta stop touching it. Stop touching things. But let's get this guy out and be very careful. He's got lots of small parts. I broke him last time I did this.
Oh. Yeah, those are Zuri molds. And then here, let me mold this one for you.
Don't break. Don't break. I don't know why I'm whispering to it. I don't know.
The clay whisperer.
I broke it. Here, you do that one.
Okay.
I take care of the dragon. Dragon also has lots of small bits.
Okay. This one's gonna have to come out in
Pieces.
yeah.
It's fine. It's gotta be a. Come on, dragon.
I ordered more resin.
Did you? That's what I was looking for. But
Yeah, it's my other one. Didn't use it fast enough, and it started drying up.
haha, I got a dragon.
And then you have here's your lady here too. There you go.
It's too scared to touch the dragon. It go break.
And there's your lady.
Look how cool this dragon is.
Here, do you want me to?
He's fine if you just want.
Okay.
he's gonna stay over here for a
Leave
second.
it alone.
He's gonna stay over here for a second. Got a crown too. Look at this. Oh, a little bit of olive oil will do the trick.
Yeah, because I don't take care of my molds very well. So there's all kinds of stuff stuck in there.
No, she said olive oil. Will do
Yeah,
the
I
trick.
know. You can also use cornstarch, but like before, you gotta clean them and then condition them.
That requires work.
I don't
Remember,
know.
I'm the easy one here. Yes. So for the border here, I did just completely covered it with clay, and then I took the Katie Sue imprint and literally just smashed it into it. Super easy, but it still gives that brick feel that I wanted. Oh, looky! I like what I got. Look. And it's mostly one piece. Mostly.
Yeah.
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 Between that and a crown.
I think I'm gonna add the dragon scales and then like how I did before with the jewels.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna make it pretty much.
You're gonna bedazzle it.
I'm gonna
That's what
bedazzle it.
I'm hearing you're gonna bedazzle it.
Yeah.
Nancy uses cornstarch.
Yes.
Again.
And
easy.
I've switched over to we got to use this stuff up, but I've actually switched over to Hardy Soft Clay, which is comes out much cleaner from the molds.
It's so cold.
Yeah.
So cold.
And then, of course, if you want like a perfect result, like if you want a perfect result every time, use A1 Creatives. A1 Creatives is like it almost comes out like a stone. It's a very solid, not like resin, not like pliable, but it's like a rock almost. So, A1 Creatives, yep. So.
Only managed to get the knight in one piece using resin. Yeah. Out of resin at the moment.
Yeah, resin. Yep.
Resin's usually my go-to. I've only started working with clay the more you start working with clay.
Right.
Can I paint this or do I have to make it dry?
I can blow dry it a little bit, which would help it to dry some. You want me to take it to the other room and blow dry it?
Yeah. Hold, please. Intermission.
And you can chit chat with everybody.
Want to try one? I've never tried it. I've never tried A1 Creative either. Have I?
No, I don't think so.
No. Yeah. I use whatever Teresa uses because it's what I got. Oh, y'all can't see me. I use whatever Teresa uses because this is where I come to do work. So she's blow drying my project so I can go a little bit further. But look, he's so cold still. Beautiful dragon. And we have this pen art acrylic paint. You see what color that is? It looks like a dragon. That's so pretty. He's going to be a pretty dragon. Wait, who doesn't want a green sparkly dragon? Like I said, dragon person, fairies. Worked at the Renaissance Festival this year. I got a crown and my knight. He's mostly together. We'll have to dry them too. Let her blow dry all of it. Yes, very excited about using this color. I don't know what I'm doing for the actual framing yet. I kind of do whatever I have on my fingertips, but I really like that brick that we did. I agree. Absolutely one of my favorites. I've just never known what I want. I've never been able to figure out what I want to do with it. It's taken me, this isn't our most recent release, and I've just never used it because I was waiting on the perfect project. I definitely have some fun projects in mind for the upcoming season. I'm very excited about. It's absolutely beautiful. Y'all are going to love it. Yes, see, I wanted to do a book, Nancy, but I don't know. Yes, have to post it tomorrow. Your books are so good. I don't actually have an answer for that. Hopefully somebody else can pop in and answer that for us. Hi, Facebook user. I don't know. Let's see. Depends on the mold. Think about, okay. So, solid options. Y'all can't hear it, but she's blow drying. It's loud over there. It's nice having an assistant. I don't have to do anything. Pretty?
Yeah, it's not fully dry, but it's dry enough to paint now.
Paintable. That's all we need.
Yep.
Tell us again if somebody's a Facebook user, how do they need to do their
They go to streamyard.com/Facebook. Streamyard.com/
for Stacy here.
Facebook. Yep. And then you grant Facebook permission to for us to see your name.
And it'll show it'll show your name every time we go live. So you only have to do it once, not every single time.
Yeah.
All right, ma'am, I need paint.
Okay. What kind of paint? What colors would you like?
I think I'm going gray.
Gray. Okay. All
Let's
right.
see. Let's have her hook us up with some gray paint.
Let's find some gray paint.
Oh, we freeze our clay pretty regularly.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Pretty regularly.
What did they say about freezing?
But they've never put it in the freezer.
Oh yeah, we freeze it. All
Freeze
the
it,
time.
blow dry it. I mean,
And the other thing you can do is like you can freeze it and then pull it out whenever you're ready to use it. So like days later even, and it'll come out fine.
you said Facebook / StreamYard.
StreamYard.com/Facebook. So we're gonna mix her up a little bit of gray off camera over here. And so she will have a little bit of gray to work with. And she wants to do the sides of those. She wants to do the sides here. She wants to do them gray. Except it works well. Oh, my name is not coming up.
Huh?
So she said her name's not coming up over. She was in the other one, and now she popped over here, and it's not coming up. I don't know why. All right, so let's do.
Yes, freezing definitely works, especially with the details. Oh look, y'all can't see this. She's mixing paint for me because I'm special.
I'm mixing you a gray. Do you want a dark gray or a light gray?
A light gray. I want castle gray.
Castle gray.
Castle gray.
Like a stone kind of gray.
Yeah, like a stone gray.
So we need a lot more white then.
For fantasy, you can do so many different things, but I'm keeping it traditional.
Okay. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Can I use this spot right here?
No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding.
No?
I'm just kidding. I don't know why y'all put up with us. I really don't.
There's some gray right there. Is that good, or do you need it a little bit lighter?
I'm gonna do a little bit, grab a little more of the dark, a little darker. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
Yeah, I've given up on like colors straight from the tubes, so I just mix all my own colors now. So, that kind of
That's great.
That's the shade.
Great.
All right, let's put a little bit of water in it so it'll
How much water? Like, should I drip some water in
just
it?
drip a little bit of water in there. There you go. Okay. That way it's not quite so thick. There we go. All right.
I think we've stunned everyone by putting clay in the freezer.
Oh, really?
We taught a lot of people
Oh,
our secrets.
okay.
It's so much faster.
Well,
So much faster.
yeah, it definitely works.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go. Look at this.
That's pretty.
That's a very pretty gray.
That's a nice looking gray.
Does it look like a castle yet? Don't worry, we're gonna come in with some black and get,
Again,
some wax and
dry brush and stuff on it. And
yeah, that.
Awesome.
Fancy words.
Dry brush.
Fancy words. So y'all can tell I have not, you can still see some of the edges in here. I'm not that worried about it. I'm going to throw some paint down in there too and just kind of let it all blend together because the primary focus behind a lot of this is going to be the other molds that I'm going to add. So you're not going to actually see the fact that, I don't really care.
So just so you guys know, so I think some people might be getting confused about what I did when I went off camera. I actually, so in order to get this to dry a little bit faster, I actually went off camera and I blow dried it. And that's what got it to dry faster, not the freezer. just so we're clear on.
Yeah, we only put these 3 in the freezer.
We put them in the freezer so that they pop out better. Okay, just so everybody knows.
And it does speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, but you can use heat or like a blow dryer just to get it a little bit drier so that you can paint on it if you don't want to wait forever and ever.
And y'all don't want to be sitting here with me all day.
Right. You do risk, if you do that and you don't let it dry naturally, you do risk cracking it some.
But I'm okay with cracking.
But that's
it's a castle.
That's kind of the look we're going for here anyway. So that was okay. Let's see.
Who doesn't love a good cracking castle?
Okay. Oh, Stacy made it back. There she is. Yes, Stacy, we can see your name now. So she figured it out. All right. Let's see. What did Juliana say? She's going to give it a try. She's going to give something a try.
A1.
Oh, okay. A1. Yep. Well, you can get A1 from lots of shops in the UK, right? Who carries A1 in the UK? Does Deb carry it? All right. Yep, the cracking gives it a vintage look for sure. So, okay.
Getting a whole storybook castle here.
Yeah.
Whole castle vibes.
I know. I'm excited. Hobbylicious. Mr. Resin. Okay, awesome. Hobbylicious has it. A1. Do you need a little bit more gray mixed?
Probably.
For the other side. See if we can get as close as possible to the
original.
current color.
You're in charge of color.
Yeah.
Yeah, just.
I wish I had an assistant every time I worked. That would be awesome.
I wish I had more time to work.
I know. I think that's pretty. It's a little bit darker. Let's see.
It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna cover it up anyway. We're gonna cover it up anyways.
You're gonna put waxes on it.
Either that or dry brush it.
Dry brush it with white or something.
Black.
Black. Okay.
Black. Yeah, everybody wants you as their assistant.
Yeah. I need an assistant for sure.
You have one. They're called Emily and Elizabeth.
I know.
You have 2.
Yeah. They're the ones who went and got your paper for you.
Called Teresa on my way over. I was like, I need you to help me. I'm running late. Please help.
Please help. So that's all I have kind of mixed up. So I hope that
It should be fine.
makes it.
It will be fine.
Okay.
If not, we'll make it fine.
Yeah.
We'll make everything
spray some water
fine.
on it.
All is right in the world.
Yes. Hello, Sophie. Hello. Hello, Susie from Canada. Karen, I'll be your assistant, sweetie. So, love to be. Could have it all prepped for you. Oh, Kim, you're hired. You're hired. Do you live in Georgia by chance, Kim? Oh, let's see. Hello, my dear friends. Good morning. Good afternoon. Let's see. Everybody wants an assistant now. We have started a trend.
Now it's not a paying job. Everyone knows that,
Oh,
right?
it doesn't pay anything. Well, you can get some free paper. I have lots of paper. If you live in Georgia and you want to be my assistant and you want to get paid in paper, let me know.
I'm going to quit my job and be your assistant just for free.
Yeah, for free paper. There you go.
I don't think my boss would laugh.
Yeah.
It would kill me.
Nor would your apartment community when you stopped paying rent.
That's also
Right.
true. I'm just going to move in your basement, though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I gotta get rid of the dogs. All I'm saying. No dogs in the basement. That looks really good. I really like it, and I like it because it plays off of the gray too and the horse. So that looks good. Okay, Kim is in Cyprus, so that's kind of far. It's a little bit far.
Where's that?
I don't know. I'm gonna Google it right now. I know it's far.
You said it with such confidence.
I mean, I know it's far, but I think it's near Greece, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see.
When you said not far, I assumed it was like in Georgia somewhere.
Well, they speak Greek. That's their official language. It's
under Turkey.
Turkey. Okay. Let's see.
I was giving my friend a geography lesson last night.
Oh, yeah?
It was entertaining. He can show her lots of things where
he doesn't, or he does?
No, he does not.
That's so sad.
It is so sad.
It is sad.
Well, I had to tell him that Alaska was the biggest state in the United States.
Oh my gosh. It's very sad.
Now, I did learn a lot about populations of certain states when I was Googling some of this. You know, Florida was the second most populated state.
Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't like wrong necessarily. It
is far.
Here's Cyprus. Well, no, it's far from us, but so it's directly under Turkey. And then there's Greece over there. So I said it was near Greece, but it's really closer to Turkey than it is Greece. And it's an island. How cool is that?
It's hot.
Yeah.
Better than our freezing.
I know. Okay. Well, Karen doesn't know where the states are in the USA. I know. It's funny because like
a lot of Americans don't know them either.
Sometimes when people ask, like when, you know, because I know a lot of people in Europe. And sometimes when I tell people that I'm in the USA, they'll say, oh, do you know so-and-so? Like, well, the United States is a really big place. So
really big.
It's a really big place and we don't all know each other. And so that's okay, so that's Crafty and the Broken Down Castles from Hobbylicious. Okay. Got it.
All right.
That's funny.
Progress, folks.
Hello from Las Vegas. Hello, Penny Farthing Bespoke. That's Heather Allen. So you guys, Heather Allen owns this Penny Farthing Bespoke in Las Vegas.
And it does amazing
she
work.
Does them. Oh my God, you guys, if you're not following Penny Farthing Bespoke, go follow her right now. She does the most incredible work. She is such an artist. She's going to leave in a minute because she's going to get embarrassed that I'm talking about her.
But her furniture.
Oh my gosh. So we just featured
so bad.
on our page, we just featured her Gothic Angel project. You guys, I mean, I'm still like speechless over it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
jealous.
I know.
I'm jealous.
I know.
I want to work like that.
I do too. I showed it to my husband and I was like, this is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. It was awesome. Really awesome, Heather. So you deserve it. All right. So we've got, great, can get everything in one place. Okay. So Heather, Deborah does have A1 at Hobbylicious. Okay. And she's got some castles and she also has Decoupage Queen paper, just saying, you know, just saying she also has that. So it is truly one-stop shopping over there. Let's see.
Eesh.
I don't know what this means at all, but let's hope it's not naughty. So we're just going to hope that's not naughty. Karen has been known to say some naughty things in Dutch sometimes. So let's see. Okay. All right. That's okay. No problem about that. Stacy buys her paper from Joanne Rowe. No issues there. Keep on doing that. We love all of our retailers. We've got some amazing, amazing retailers.
Mm-hmm.
And many of them, I mean, almost all of them, I think, are artists too,
Mm-hmm.
and do projects and things. So really a very good creative group of people. Okay. She said no. She said she is from the South of the Netherlands, is what she said.
Huh?
That was, remember when I was like, did you say something naughty? She wasn't being naughty. Darn it. We were hoping it was something juicy.
Way to spice up your Sunday a
Let
little
me go
bit.
dry this before you keep going so that you get a little bit more tack. Is that okay?
That's fine
All right.
with me.
Let me go dry.
I don't know what I'm doing next,
All
so
right.
I could use your opinion.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to take a painting break and get some water because talking is hard. Yum yum. Here you go. Link for that. I've used their products on a couple different things. Kind of whatever Teresa has on hand because that's how I roll. But it's definitely very fun. My assistant is drying again. Yes, very happy to use those products. Ugh. We'll start to wrap this up soon. I appreciate everyone who has hung on this long. Now I gotta paint a dragon. Paint a dragon. My dragon's still a little cold. Shh, she's coming back. Oof. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
So what should I do next?
Well, I think keep doing what you were doing. Just make sure to dab your black off before you touch it. Because otherwise it's going to be a little bit more, a little bit too black.
I meant next after this.
Oh.
I mean, I got a dragon over here.
Definitely some silver wax.
Yeah, I gotta let it dry a little bit more.
And then I think we should wait for the dragon to dry before
I
we
know.
add him.
I thought about doing it,
Yeah.
but I think we're gonna have to add him in the aftermath.
Yep, we're gonna have to follow up with that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then some silver wax and maybe some, I don't know. So, but I think that gives us,
know everything.
I know. I have to sort of, once we get the dragon on, then I see what we do next,
Well, I told them we would let them go here soon anyway, so we have held on to them for quite a while.
Yep.
So
you guys kind of get the general gist of where we're going with this project. And I don't think we're going to be able to finish it on camera, but gives you an idea of some things that you can do. And the back of the canvas thing is awesome. So you get some built-in, kind of like a shadow box, you get some built-in support. So, Yep.
So we're, pretty much coming towards an end here. And now we're just going to wait on the rest of our stuff to dry before
adding it on.
Doing things.
Yep. And then would you be able to, so on the back side of this, where the wood support is on the back, you would be able to add your hook or whatever, right?
Yeah, because it goes just the same thing as the front. You just go straight into the wood on
Right.
this right there. So super easy.
Yes. Yeah, I think so too.
Although,
So I'm excited about where that's going.
me too.
That looks
Very fun.
awesome. Yep.
More excited about how the end is going to look.
Right.
But
yeah, and it's one of those things where, hold on, let me turn. Okay. It's one of those things where sometimes you can't see the full vision, and then like it takes probably 15 minutes to add all the finishing touches, and it makes such a difference. So we'll be able to see her finished project posted on the group probably in a day or two, couple days, no pressure, right? Whenever you finish.
Tomorrow is Monday. I have to go back to work.
Whenever you finish is fine. So anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
And time well spent. We can't wait to see your projects for Magical January. Don't forget, you can win a $50 gift certificate to the shop, as well as either an apron or a t-shirt, your choice. And right now, that is the only way to get a Decoupage Queen apron or t-shirt is to win one of our challenges. So lots of every month is a new opportunity, and we can't wait for you to share. Remember, share with hashtag Magical January in the group. All right. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Deborah. All right, you guys. We'll catch you later. All right. Bye-bye, you guys.